Alright, let's continue on here. Hopefully I can beat these division rivals. See, I get swept by the other team and my overall is better than theirs. I get swept by these guys last season and my overall is better than theirs. The overall system on this game doesn't work apparently.
Glad to have you with us for this head-to-head between the Patriots and the Dolphins.
And Chris, in recent years, this rivalry has been one of the more interesting ones in the NFL.
Yeah, Gus, there have been a host of memorable games between the Patriots and Dolphins.
This is the bad thing about being a Patriots. It always rains in Massachusetts, apparently.
The high-scoring seesaw battle in the season opener in '95. This has been a special rivalry, and today's game really should be no different.
All right, Chris, with that in mind, let's go down to the field. We are ready for football. He brings it back to the 23. Number 87 was there to bring him down. So now the quarterback comes onto the field, and in conversations with him earlier in the week, he mentioned that he really wanted to get going early and get into a rhythm. Let's see if he can do just that. And let's take a look at some of the key players of this offensive unit who, as a group, hope to have a great game in this one. And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one.
Yeah, they brought the blitz, and the offensive line just unable to pick it up that time to force the incompletion.
The running's so bugged in all Madden.
More than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run, and you have to deal with play action.
Pass is short right side. Clay Matthews was there for the stop.
As we introduce the key players on defense, we look no further than Ndamukong Suh out of Nebraska. How do you do? He's a dominant force on the D-line.
Like I said, the running is bugged on all Madden.
As polished as you are. He has the instincts out there of a 10-year pro, and players like him that can come in and dominate the defensive line so soon in their career, well, you know, they're really once-in-a-generation type players.
He goes down again amidst a heavy pass rush.
Yeah, it's something he's got to improve if he wants to reach the next level. It's almost like he takes himself out of the play the moment he hears footsteps. You just can't keep putting your team in a hole by taking sacks. Just throw it away.
Not to mention, he takes an inordinate amount of hits.
You know, that's a good point, Gus. The NFL is really geared to protect the quarterback, but when he has the ball, he's going to take some shots.
Number 86 was his intended target. Looks right. Throws.
My team's much better at covering the pass and stopping the run.
The Dolphins ready to put this one away.
And that's not saying much because I still allow a lot of passing touchdowns.
The ball goes into the end zone. Touchback. They'll take over at the 20. And coming to the field, the quarterback hopes to lead this offense to victory in this game. Spin move, and he's brought down. And as we look at the key offensive players, Hakeem Nicks out of North Carolina is the go-to deep threat.
And that's important when we talk about a balanced attack all the time. And if you can't stretch the field, you're in danger of becoming extremely one-dimensional. Hakeem Nicks is an exciting player that gives the offense that home run threat.
And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one. It's 1st and 10. We'll get our first flag of the game.
Huh.
He's tackled around the
Funny how I always get the holding plays and not the AI.
Boy, it's tough enough to try and stop an NFL offense, but when you give them extra chances, it is almost impossible.
So the penalty pushes them back for a first and long. Flips out short. He picks it off.
It's funny how they always kick it off, too.
Defense, we look no further than Ndamukong Suh out of Nebraska. How do you do? He's a dominant force on the D-line.
Yeah, I guess this guy, for such a young player, is as polished as you are. He has the instincts out there of a 10-year pro, and players like him that can come in and dominate the defensive line so soon in their career, well, you know, they're really once-in-a-generation type players.
Has a man to his right.
It's funny how wide receivers are breaking tackles now.
By number 38. And we'll have a first down and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line. They'll give it off here.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Fires a laser down the middle. That's a touchdown.
The attempted pick comes up empty, and it goes for a huge gain.
He has a reputation for going after the ball aggressively, and sometimes he's going to get burned. You just have to hope that the safety has your back on a play like that.
Yeah.
The safety too happy putting them
It's
on
terrible.
an island out there.
Yeah, I guess, but it really kind of goes with the territory when you have an aggressive corner. I think most of the time a safety can respect that.
Here we go. He'll return it from the 4-yard line.
A good job there by the quarterback to fit that ball in there with good coverage.
Yeah, and the defensive back didn't really do anything wrong there. The quarterback just made a good throw. We'll see if he starts to play him a bit more aggressively, maybe initiate some contact and get that receiver out of his comfort zone going forward.
And they picked up 9 with the completion. Only a yard needed to convert here on second down. Gives it left side.
Yeah, I can never get 1 yard on a running play on all Madden.
Not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers. It really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
They'll throw for the first.
Really?
Down inside.
Yep, he's just gonna pick it off every time.
He's brought down around the
That's how
27-yard line.
all Madden is.
First down and 10.
You're just gonna pick it off all the time.
Looking for a man. Under heavy pressure.
Yeah, Joe Flacco's gonna break 2, 3 tackles like that. Yep.
And sometimes as a quarterback, you realize it's not there.
Yep,
Just
real
get
realistic.
down, keep yourself alive.
All Madden's keeping it real with its realistic ways. Good job, All Madden.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of 1, the score 7-zip.
What else realistic stuff's gonna happen? Let's find out, guys. Oh, James Stark's gonna be breaking tackles. Oh, how realistic is that?
Down right around the 16-yard
Good
line.
job, All Madden, keeping it real. Aaron Foster can't break any tackles just like in real life, while James Starks can break more tackles than him. Yeah, just keep breaking tackles.
And he's tackled.
Well, that's what he does in real life, right, guys?
It's second down and 7 to go.
Maybe that's why Ryan Grant is starting.
They tackle him for a loss.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man.
James Starks is not really a power dude. He's more of a speedy dude. Come on.
They're not taking advantage.
It's tipped away. Great defense. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
And the kick is good. So that
Yep, I'm getting shut out again because their defense is bugged also, where I can't do anything on offense.
Takes off from his own goal line. The Patriots want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover. They'll take over at the 19-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Foster gets it on the draw.
I believe that's bugged too, where they keep getting in there all the time.
They need to get a spark somehow because this just does not bode well for them.
They're looking now at 2nd and 11. Still looking for an open man. He's pushed out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
Pretty good gain that time on the screen. Anytime you get an opportunity to throw the screen pass, it has a lot of benefits, one of which is to simply slow down that pass rush a little.
Looking for a big gain down the
Really? I didn't make that?
was there to bring him down. Looks like they decided to go for it here. He makes it out to maybe the 30-yard line. Patrick Willis was there for the stop. Dumps it out right.
What? Well, that was realistic there. He just stands there and lets it hit him in the helmet. Doesn't even go for it.
Has a seam down the middle. He's tackled at about the 47-yard line by Zibikowski. Has a man open in the middle. He's wrestled down around the 32-yard line by Johnson. Searching for an open man. Deshaun Jackson was the intended receiver.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
He's looking down the middle. Throw.
Yep, Jermichael Finley's going to drop it like that. How realistic is that, guys? That's really realistic there. Let me tell you. Oh, come on.
Passes out to his right.
Yep, just drop the ball.
Heavy traffic.
Drop the ball. That's what you do always, is drop the ball.
The kick is good. That attempt didn't look like it had a chance.
Yeah, he worked that one over the bar, didn't he? You could see the body language and the tilt. He was trying to squeeze. And it just
It's like, how's it my fault when they dropping the ball every time?
He makes it to the 23-yard line.
How's it my fault that they're picking the ball off every time? Even ones that should not be picked.
Fires a strike to the right.
How am I supposed to stop that, huh?
He's brought down at about the 39-yard line by number 38. Surveys the field. Looking to his left. He's going deep. He's searching for a receiver. He's going to his right. Throws.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterback.